Gun control. For war or for peace? What is the real purpose of a gun? Is it to save lives? Or is it to take them away? Is gun control going to lessen the number of stray gunshots? Is this going to give peace and make our country a better place? What do you think? My stand? I for one think that gun control is for peace. Would I fight for it? You bet I would. I wouldn't want to be the kid who walks down the street and a drunk police officer would accidentally pull the trigger and hit me with a stray bullet. Would you? Of course you won't. What if you and your family was just celebrating New Year, then one of your beloved neighbors got shot by a stray bullet? It sucks now, doesn't it? Let's admit it. Nobody denies it anyway. We all want peace. I do. My family does. My mom, my sister, my aunt, you, your family, and your friends. We all want peace. No one wants chaos. Why would a normal person want chaos in his life anyway? You know you won't. And I know that I wouldn't. Then again, why are there cases of accidental gunshots, especially in New Year celebrations? Why are there still families who yearn for justice and cry for their loved ones, who were shot by guns, whether accidental or not? The answer is simple. It's the people's lack of comprehension on why we should carry out the so-called gun control. So let me help you. There's no need to understand why. Don't be so stubborn. Gun control is for peace. We need to carry this out to avoid chaos, deaths, as much as possible. We do this to make our country a better place to live in, a better place to have a family, even just a bit more. Step by step, this country would be better. This world, this very world we live in, would be better. And one small step, it's gun control. But there's a flaw in this system, as every system would. Since gun control states that police officers who aren't wearing uniforms don't have the authority to engage in using a gun in any situation. There will be a time when an officer who isn't in duty, who might not be in his uniform, would encounter a crime right before his eyes, and the criminal or criminals are already getting away. Let's say that the criminal is on a motorcycle, or maybe is a fast runner, and there's no other way but to injure him with a gunshot. But since the police officer isn't allowed to use a gun without his uniform, he either won't be able to shoot or get arrested trying to. A saying by Albert Einstein, peace can't be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. From this, no one, not even the government, can force people to follow this system. It's because we all have our own free will. I have my will, you have yours. Everyone does. Now, the peace that gun control aims can only be achieved if we cooperate and try to understand, comprehend, and you will see that gun control is for peace. And comprehending what we have to do would also help stop criminals from taking the easy route to solve their financial disabilities. If we comprehend, this world would be better. The criminals would just find a job, even as a janitor, an easy job at first. They'll get promoted anyway if they do their job very well. That's all I have to say for gun control. For me, it's for peace. How about you? Thank you for listening, and if there's any violent reactions, just comment below. Feel free. I accept judgments, corrections. That's all.